nice to see you all again. As you know, Asus is always in search of incredible ideas and experiences, and we aspire to deliver the incredible in everything we do. In this digital world where technology drives evolution, Asus strives to become a gateway to the world we live in, to give everybody a chance to express themselves in their own unique way. Today, I'm very excited to work with you all to take part in our unveiling of the latest and most exciting Zenbook and Vivobook lineups to date. Nowadays, everyone is creating content. It could be something as simple as recording a home video with friends or producing a full-length feature film. But it all goes back to the desire to express yourself, creating and sharing content with those around you. The beauty of modern technology is that it has enabled everybody to be able to achieve their widest technology dreams and aspirations. We, here at Asus, continue every day in our relentless pursuit for innovation so that everyone can strive for their dreams. That's why we have worked hard on reimagining our devices from the visual design to the ergonomics and right down to the individual screws we use during the assembly process. And the numbers speak for themselves. Thanks to our users, Asus has become the worldwide #1 NVIDIA GTX and RTX creator brand, according to the GfK report. A big thank you again to our community for helping us create amazing devices for all you creators. Of course, it's still full steam ahead for us in year 2022. For our newest Zenbook and Vivobook lineup, we really want to challenge ourselves to go even further, to try to continue every day. Hi, it's nice to see you all again. As you know, Asus is always in search of incredible ideas and experiences, and we aspire to deliver the incredible in
Okay, I'm still testing, but it seems like it's not working so well. Ethan, am I South African? Yes. I'm hoping you guys can hear something now. Please. If you're monitoring as well, make sure the output is on. You hear voices? No ways. Can you hear voices and video? Surely not. Wait. Voices and video. Is that even possible? Oh my. Desolation, don't fuck with me, bro. No video. You can hear just me. Can you hear the video? I'm so scared to change a single setting, bro. Oh my god. Okay, whoa. Ivan, Desolation, guys. I need two confirmations here. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear the video? I'm holding thumbs. Can't hear the video. I don't. Not joking. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so you can at least hear the voice. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna try a different thing quick, but I think I know what the problem is now. Okay, when you hear my voice and you hear the video, I want you guys to like say voice yes, video yes. I just changed it now. It should be working. Video no. No video yet. No video yet. What an absolute nightmare, dude. Hey! What's up, Jason? How's it going, brother, man? It's been ages, brother. You can change the name of the sound devices. Okay, so no, we're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry, boys. The main thing is that we actually got it functioning. So let's see if we can work on this other one. Okay, I changed the setting. Voice, yes. Video, no. Thanks, Ethan. I do appreciate your help, guys. I know that, look, everything was working fine. Do you know what happened? Just moments before I went live, I had a forced mandatory... Ah! No! Fuck off. I mean, gosh darn it. Really? Is it both working? Oh! Oh my god, I'm so satisfied. I'm so satisfied. Dude, you're such a legend. So check it out. This is what happened, right? Just before I went live, I had everything set up 1.5 hours before I went live. As the countdown was heading, it's like mandatory Windows updates, unskippable. I was like, are you having an absolute laugh? Do you know how long I've been waiting for this event to actually be present? Dudes, thank you so much for the help. Thank you for your patience and for hanging around for that long. Goodness, look, the live stream has started about 20 minutes ago. So luckily they added a buffer so we can catch the whole thing live anyway. But damn, that was terrible. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Whew, I was sweating there for a moment. I didn't even know what the problem is because I didn't really change anything. I just literally clicked the drop down, selected a different one of the same name and clicked it, and it's now functioning. Apparently, it's Blueprint's fault. I blame Blueprints. Anyway, guys, let me tell you quickly about this event. It has already started, so I'm going to have to backtrack a bit. This is the Asus Pinnacle of Performance event, and last time, like on the 1st of January, I did one for the ROG. They were going to announce the new ROG stuff, and which is the gamer grade stuff. Now they're advertising, or not advertising, they're launching their lifestyle products, you know, their office products, their worker products, they're real slick, pretty stuff, if you know what I mean. None of that hectic gamer stuff. This is the pretty, the functional, the sexy tech. This is what I call the sexy tech. Jason Dixon, thanks for the $5, my man. I appreciate you so much. Let's get into this video. I'm dying to see this tech. Holy heck, I'm freaking out. I can't wait. This is one particular brand. It's called the OLED Zenbook Flip. I've been wanting this for the longest time. But let's get into it. Let's have a look.
Nice to see you all again. As you know,
is his voice loud enough? Or should I turn his voice up?
And we aspire to be incredible in everything we do. In this digital world where technology drives evolution, Asus strives to become a gateway to the world we live in, to give everybody a chance to express themselves in their own unique way.
Any products I'm going to show you in real life? I'm hoping Desolation. If I can get that Zenbook Flip OLED, oh, I can't wait. I would love to show you guys.
Vivobook lineups today.
Turn him up by
Nowadays,
30%.
Everyone is creating content. It
Turn
could
him
be
up a
something
smidge.
as simple as recording a whole video with friends or producing a full-length feature film. But it all goes back to the desire to express yourself, creating and sharing content
boys.
with those around you. The beauty of modern technology is that it has enabled everybody to be able to achieve their widest technology dreams and aspirations.
I'm going to make me a little bit softer.
We here at Asus
A little bit softer, a little bit
every day
smaller.
in our relentless pursuit for innovation, so that everyone can strive for their dreams. That's why we have worked hard on reimagining our devices, from the visual design to the ergonomics and right down to the individual screws we use during the assembly process.
Thank you,
And
Nigel.
the numbers speak for themselves. Thanks.
Again, guys, I do appreciate your patience with waiting. I mean, like, all of you guys waited for literally 20 minutes for me. I appreciate you so much. And I'm glad you guys love sexy tech as much as I do. I've got this absolute love, and I absolutely adore. New technology fascinates me because it's getting to a stage now where things seem like they shouldn't be possible. So I'm glad you're hanging out with me for this
To our users,
for this launch. It's epic.
Asus has become the worldwide #1 NVIDIA GTX and RTX creator brand, according to the GfK report.
So sexy, bro. They've got
A
literally
big
the
thank
best
you
tech.
again to our community
I'm not even
for
earning off
helping
this.
us create amazing devices for all you creators. Of course, it's still full steam ahead.
Hey, Pax,
for
what's
us
up, brother?
In year 2022. For our newest Zenbook and Vivobook lineup, we really
Look at
want
that!
to challenge ourselves to go even further, to try going where no laptop brand
Bro.
has gone before, which is why this year's Zenbook
It
and
got
Vivobook
screens on there
models
that's a
are
screen.
even slimmer
That's
and
a
more
screen.
powerful than ever before. And the best part, they are all packed
Bro, I love
with
Samsung
top-of-the-line
launches.
OLED
Oh,
screens to
absolute
give
tech
users
porn.
the best experience possible. Asus draws
Show of hands. Apologies for the pause, guys. This is going to probably happen a lot. Oh my god, look at that stuff. Who in the chat here has actually used or actually watched an OLED screen? I do have to know who. God, look at that. Look at those notebooks. Oh my word. Oh, they're so pretty. But no, show of hands. Say me if you guys have used or watched an OLED screen. Because up until the other day, I've never seen an OLED screen, and then I saw one for the first time, and it blew my existence away. Oh my... No, Pax, bro. Pax's. OLED screens are insane. They are absolutely insane. I always wondered why an OLED screen costs double a regular, like, LCD or LED or whatever. Bro.
more than 30 years
Look
of
at these
engineering
machines.
excellence to provide our users the pinnacle of performance. I'm proud to say that Asus is
look
the
at
first
that.
ever laptop brand to be able to pack the power of the latest Intel H45 processors in such a thin and light OLED laptops. Yet, you may wonder if we had to sacrifice cooling in order to provide this level of performance. The answer is no. To give you
To give you the full power. Apologies, Mr. Asian man. I do apologize. I got an OLED screen the other day, and I couldn't understand why the blacks of the screens were so black. I did research, and it turns out that every single pixel is an LED. So every single pixel on an OLED screen is an individual LED, which means when it needs to display black, it doesn't display black. It doesn't display black. It switches off, my dudes. It switches off. So the blacks aren't like really black. It is off. It is absolute pure darkness when it displays blacks. And as a result of that black not being lit, bros.
the full power this laptop were meant to deliver, we have reinvented our thermal solutions to make sure your Asus laptops
At the airport,
stay
holy
cool,
heck.
even in the most demanding situations. Our
They're
new
very beautiful.
Vivobook and Zenbook can deliver up to 2.5 times more performance than the previous generation. The introduction of our new laptops cannot
That's a perfect example right there. And again, I'm sorry for pausing. I need to get this out, and I don't want to lose any information here. That black that you see on that OLED screen isn't like a normal screen. I'm looking at my normal Asus screen now, and the black is like dark gray. In real life, that black is off. It is switched off. It's like you turn your monitor off. The black that I can't describe. It's really hard to describe, but oh my goodness, I don't know why they didn't do OLED laptops sooner, bro.
Not be complete without mentioning the amazing OLED screens that come with them. These screens are not only a treat for the eyes.
Oh, you have no
but
idea.
They are also extremely cutting edge with a refresh rate up to 120 Hz. Since launching our most comprehensive
Look at the bottom screen.
OLED laptop last year.
Look at
Asus
the bottom
has
screen.
earned worldwide #1 spot for the OLED laptops on the market. We have won 63% market share according to the GfK data. However, OLED screens are only the beginning. We love exploring the realm of possibilities of modern laptops. From creating transformer two-in-ones to dual screens,
look at
PC,
those,
and even to the latest
That's a foldable screen. That is a foldable screen. Oh no! Oh no!
The impossible is in the DNA of Asus. Let's start with Zenbook series.
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Zenbook 14 Flip. This is what I've been waiting for. Dude, look at the lids. Look at the lids on those laptops.
Asus has transformed Zenbook over the years, perfectly showcasing our journey in search of incredible. With its iconic compact chassis,
oh my god, their mouse pads or screens.
Zenbook is a flagship series for Asus. Over the past 10 years, Zenbook has become the first choice premium laptop for users around the world.
Foldable screens.
Now, we're pushing Zenbook to the next level. Zen stands for a timeless philosophy with an inner strength that calms the mind to let insights flow. That's where Zenbook began. A series inspired by Zen with transformations inspired from our users going beyond everything they could desire or imagine.
You know, like, again, I'm going to pause it because I don't want to miss any information here. Do you know how badly I want a beautiful, thin, sleek, tiny OLED laptop? Like, one that you can just, like, lay on the sofa, you know, just hang out in bed with. Because I got an Asus G17, G733, and it's a massive chongus. It's thick, it's heavy, it's powerful. But, like, when I'm laying in bed and watching Netflix and stuff, I don't need that much power. If I could get... I'm dying, bro. I'm dying.
Incredible comes from within us. From our engineers' persistent pursuit of flawless perfection and ability to see beyond the obvious. We come up with surprising innovations one after another. The incredible comes from within you. From all the people who see things from different perspectives. Creating what has never been created. Asus Zenbook is perfectly placed.
What's that logo on the lid? It's like a
settle.
spaceship.
This year, we're launching the Asus Zenbook Incredible Comes From Within campaign to continue our in search of incredible. We couldn't make this journey possible without our amazing artists.
Yo, welcome guys. For the guys that just joined. Got a sponsor
work, I usually
to
draw
hook
using the drone light.
I wouldn't mind. If only I had a sponsor.
Using long exposures to create shapes in the air.
Dude, these laptops are getting ridiculous, bro. Look how thin it is.
In a way that I've not done before.
Notice how thin the screen is.
And Gran Canaria is volcanic, so it's quite an ambitious idea for an image. I think a lot of the time,
it's touchscreen.
An island like this in the ocean, the weather's always changeable. We're basically just like waiting for the weather to turn good for us.
Bro? That tiny bottom screen is touchscreen.
To capture more of what the sky was doing and the stars.
What's up, Coco?
Began to fall into place. And we were shooting up until around about midnight.
I know. Foldable or dual screen? What do you guys say? You know that there's new Samsung phones that fold in half. They've got an Asus one, apparently, that's coming up in this video that can fold. It blows my mind. Would you guys have a dual screen laptop or a foldable laptop? Because I kind of feel like the foldable is a gimmick. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I feel like it's a bit of a gimmick at the moment. Like, I don't want to fold my screen, but at the same time, I kind of want to fold my screen. So, like, what do you reckon? Dual screen or foldable? Because I'm on the fence, but probably dual. Probably dual.
The cloud suddenly rolled in and obliterated the sky.
I'm a gadget idiot.
Up until then, the sky was completely clear and we could see all the stars. You know, these moments can occur, and they're always surprising and very rewarding.
Dual. Bro, it just seems more usable, you know what I mean? Like, it seems more functional for, like, a professional like me, like an editor, for example.
My whole motivation is make the viewer ask questions about what they're seeing.
Rather have one screen.
Themselves.
Bro, it's so
I think that's the
2020.
whole purpose of art.
I love that
For
bottom
me
screen that you can
means
touch it and like
something
move
that is
sliders.
waiting to be discovered. In a world that has been so well documented and so
Yeah.
well photographed.
100%. Like, I'm just thinking to myself, if I had a dual screen and I had that thin, small screen on the bottom and then I got my main screen, I could put my main editing software on top and then all my tools that I use for my edits on the bottom, and I can physically touch them instead of having to like drag my mouse to it, click on it to drag. Imagine just being able to like, oh my, and customizable. Oh, gosh, I love that so much. I know nothing about tech.
Feel
Bro,
that my
same?
exploration
No,
takes
actually,
on
I know a lot
different
about it.
meaning
I love tech. I'm sorry, I was just trying to get on board, I guess.
It's a lot more personal. It's more of
I'll
a
tell you one thing, though.
metaphorical exploration.
When it comes to tech, like Asus are always first, bro. They always push out the cool stuff first, and then the next year, all the other brands are like, "Hey, look, we've got this," and Asus is like, "Yawn."
Than anything else. And when I'm creating,
Streamer's laptop, yeah.
I think my mind takes on a different.
That is very
flow
pretty.
where you forget about other unimportant things in your life.
I want it
all
so
that
badly
you're
now.
Focused on is the creation of the art.
I'm not gonna lie, these cinematics are pretty cool. Like I don't need to see it, but it's also like really epic. Also, guys, they literally lit up the Burj Khalifa. I'm going to show you some footage now. If they don't show it in the presentation, they lit up the biggest building in the world with Asus
For
branding.
me, over the course of my life, I've become aware
So
of
epic.
things that have come from within. That has made me change the way that I live my life.
That's really, really freaking cool. Honestly. Sorry if I'm not greeting you guys on the chat. I'm busy. I'm literally mesmerized by this. But welcome. If I haven't said Hazard, how you doing, guys? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Ruben draws his name in the air with light. Incredible comes from within. It's kind of vague, kind of like overly mysterious, I must admit. Oh! Come on, bros. Okay. Show of hands here. Let's get some hands here. We've got the Flipbook, which is the one where you can turn it into a tablet. We've got the dual screen. We've got the foldable, which I didn't see any video footage on it. And then we've got the standard one with the flip-up keyboard and the bottom LCD mouse pad. Which are you guys going for here? Because like I straight up the second one, I think. The dual screen one. I'm really feeling that one. That is hot. The Foldbook also kind of... Can you imagine how big that screen will be once you unfold it? Good lord. Number 2 as well. Yes!
Push the boundaries of creativity with our brand new 2020
Hey, it's got RGB.
Asus Zenbook Pro family.
Fourth one. Wait, what was the
Let's
fourth
start
one?
with
Oh,
our
the fourth one was
most
like the standard
uncompromising
one.
laptop today, the
Okay.
Asus Zenbook Pro 16X OLED, the most powerful Zenbook ever. Compact yet with incredible power.
Okay.
This device enables boundless possibilities with a wealth of innovative features as well
In fact, they actually come with drawing pens, the Zenbook series, so, you know.
as an all-metal premium CNC design.
Oh, it's
We're
metal.
one of a very few laptop brands that applies this level of craftsmanship and the details to the unibody design, delivering the pinnacle performance. the flagship 12-gen Intel Core i9-12900H processor with 14 cores,
Bro,
20
14
threads,
cores.
in Pro 16X OLED is capable
14
of handling
core
any
i9
creative
on a
task.
on a
And the
thin laptop.
studio-grade NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 GPU supplies effortless graphic power. It is up to a remarkable
Yes,
2.7
bro.
times faster CPU performance in Cinebench R23 and about
Mossy
2.4 times
gets it.
better
I like
graphic
Mossy.
performance in 3D Mark than last generation's model. Additionally, 32 GB.
Now, what is that? What is this thing here? That I need to know what that is. And look, it's got a number pad. You can. Oh my god, I love it so much.
Of fast RAM and an
I know they're
ultra-fast
gonna answer my
12
questions, but
PCIe Gen
I want to know
4x4
more.
SSD. Ensure there are no memory or storage bottlenecks to slow your creativity down. With the unprecedented power in an ultra-thin laptop,
Look how
only
thin it is.
16.9 millimeter.
Just do yourself a favor. That over there is an HDMI port. That is an SD card slot, and look how thin it is. It is as thick as an HDMI port. Like, what? Hey, Venom, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm
At the
having a
thinnest point.
techgasm.
The whole unit body design is CNC machine for extra durability from super tough aerospace-grade 6000 series aluminum alloy.
It's the Asus dial. It's used in Adobe apps. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
This device features precision unibody enclosures milled from an extruded block of aluminum, allowing them to...
Guys, when I did an Asus presentation at the beginning of the year with the ROG, I was talking over the guy. But now that I've missed the live launch and that we're a couple of minutes behind, I hope you don't mind if I pause. I don't want to lose any information here. So if I do have something I want to comment, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to pause it because I'd like to enjoy every little bit of this rather than miss out on details because I'm chatting to chat, if that makes sense. I hope you're okay with that.
get even thinner while retaining rigid durability and a stronger...
That's a good question. How are they going to keep this thing cool? It is so clever. I've seen the older Zenbooks, and that part that lifts up, it actually allows all oxygen to flow in through that massive gaping hole. So that lift up keyboard or the lift up second screen actually serves, it literally opens the laptop to allow it to breathe better. That's how they cool these things. And obviously liquid metal on their CPUs.
cleaner and a more...
Away. How's it going?
It's true the aluminum sheets are cut into blocks that undergo 20 separate milling operations.
Brother!
After 35
Solid
days, more
aluminium.
than 60 procedures, it is cut from 7,050 grams of aluminum to only 765 grams ultra-light and precise.
So the entire
cast.
thing is solid
We machine
aluminium
out
cut from one
complex
piece.
structures and
Unibody,
patterns
baby.
From the inside.
That's
Once
cool.
the inside is precision cut, leaving a design that is in many ways more beautifully internally than externally. Unlike traditional laptops, the Zenbook Pro 16X
Lord.
has reinvented cooling by using our cutting-edge precision engineered active aerodynamic system Ultra mechanism, which seamlessly tilts up the keyboard by 7 degrees, allowing 3
Okay, it's not going to work in a vacuum. How do they keep it cool in a vacuum? I'm not sure. They also have multiple layers of copper cooling.
side
Ooh,
air intake
Let's
with
see.
airflow
There.
that is up to 30% improved.
brother!
A customized vapor chamber allows this device to sustain high performance
Okay.
9 times longer than a traditional heat pipe system. Its 2 ice blade fans are equipped with 97 curved fan blades, which exhaust airflow in 2 directions.
Well, that's how they keep
This
it cool.
cooling system
It's quite
allows
a
the
setup.
CPU and GPU to run at up to 140 watt combined TDP without throttling, all while maintaining quiet operation under 40 decibel.
You know what? I'm gonna do this now. So I got, like I mentioned earlier, the G773. It's much thicker. It's got a lot more cooling, but they used liquid metal. And dudes, this thing's got a Ryzen 9 5900. It's got a 3080 GPU, and I cranked this thing on ultra graphics at 4K, and it doesn't touch 90 degrees on the CPU. Now, if you guys know anything about laptops, that is epic. The amount of copper inside my thing, I swear to God, a criminal's gonna literally break in and steal the copper out of my laptop. That's how much copper's in this bloody thing. It's insane.
With the implementation of AS Ultra, our game-changing air ventilation
Oh,
system,
100%.
we're able to
They
take
always
performance to
over-engineer, and I
whole other
appreciate that.
dimension.
Over-engineer.
Enhance, render, and edit fine details, all in a blink of an eye. Working with extra-large 3D model is now 2 times snappier than the previous 15-inch Zenbook Pro. 3D animators can now unleash their full creativity, whether it be modeling, texturing,
I know I said I want the dual screen, but that dial, I don't know, dude. I might need this one.
Design visualization or game design. It's also up to 2 times faster in Maya, which means filmmakers can enjoy battery-smooth workflow developing 3D animations films, TV series, and anything that requires graphic-intensive visual effects. Across all operating systems, the performance of Zenbook Pro 16X OLED still stands.
You know what? I'm gonna work on something, dudes. I'm gonna do a South African leg of laptop giveaways. I'm gonna work on something. You'll see. You'll see. Just like William and Jordan Rents.
Head and shoulder above the rest.
I soon gonna
Editing
dial you,
raw
Flak.
images with Photoshop are 1.9 times faster than ever, with a smooth and snappy experience breeze through your workflow.
Yo,
like
that
never
thing
before.
dominates the
The
MacBook
Zenbook Pro
M1s.
16X OLED
My
is
word.
also more than capable of handling complex 3D modeling in professional programs like Blender. Architects and interior designers can cut their rendering times in half, 52% to be precise, thanks to best-in-class rendering performance. The everyday multitasking experience is also vastly improved. The overall system performance and responsiveness is up to nearly 1.6 times faster in document editing, spreadsheets, and web browsing. Zenbook Pro 16X OLED is the pinnacle performance machine that users have been waiting for to take their workflow to the next level.
And dude, these things, the battery lives on these things are getting insane. Eh? Like I've got the Chongus gaming version, and my laptop lasts for 6 hours when I put it on eco mode. And when I put it on gaming mode on battery, it lasts for 2 hours. 6 hours on eco mode for a 17-inch performance laptop is quite staggering, to be totally honest.
For the ultimate visual experience,
Yeah, hit the like button, boys.
This device features the world's leading 4K OLED Nano Edge touch
The dual screen one can have a virtual Asus dial. Oh, a touchscreen virtual dial.
screen. That takes
Freak off.
advantage of our hot bundle
Gosh darn
Asus
it.
Pen 2.0 with 4096
Yeah,
pressure
this is
level.
the pen I was telling you about.
With an
Check this out.
expensive 16:10 aspect ratio and 90% screen-to-body ratio, the display is Dolby Vision certified, Pantone validated to ensure accurate color rendering, TÜV Rheinland and SGS certified to keep your eyes comfortable. With 515 nits peak brightness, it's also VESA Display HDR True.
If you guys don't know what all these fancy things like Pantone and Display HDR, True Black, blah, blah, blah means, this is the certifications that visual artists, graphic designers, 3D modelers, people that work with art, they insist on Pantone certified screens. So this is definitely artiste in mind, especially that it's got a drawing pad and an OLED screen.
Black
Sorry,
500
carry on.
certified for the DP blacks to give you ultra-realistic detail. Cinema-grade DCI-P3 color gamut delivers ultra-vivid
That's what I
colors
was talking about.
and 0.2 millisecond response time to make even the fastest action scenes look super smooth. The tough Corning Gorilla Glass is enabling this slimmer laptop
Brothers.
with exceptional visual quality while providing damage and scratch resistance from everyday handling.
It's
and
disgusting.
use. Zenbook Pro 16X OLED adds a whole new
If this is coming out now, what is coming out? Like, how do you start beating this? All you can do is make the CPU faster and the graphics card faster. There's nothing, you can't beat this technology in screen technology. You can't, it's at its limit now. Like, what do you do now?
dimension
Gosh darn.
to your creative experience with its intelligent lighting system, as well as an illuminating monogram lead
Right,
logo.
Zero?
There's the world's first and only per key white RGB keyboard backlighting, augmented by light bars on both sides of the keyboard. This system enables a variety of intelligent lighting effects. For example, when switching between performance modes or between different software, reminding you
Damn it,
when
that's
you are
so
running
cool.
low on battery, or even to notify you when you receive an important new email. You can also configure a variety of custom ambient lighting modes via my Asus to match your taste or ambience.
My laptop
Now,
feels so
let's
old now.
discover new ways to work
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the exclusive Asus style. An intuitive physical controller that gives you instant and precise fingertip control over settings in your creative apps at only 3.2 millimeters thin. Get easy access to all the functions available in Adobe Creative Cloud right at your fingertips. Quickly change brush size and saturation,
Oh.
adjust layer opacity.
Dude, this will change my life. I'm so sick of clicking sliders and moving sliders because I'm sorry to pause. When I'm editing and I need to resize something, I'm working with parameters that are this big. Okay, when I click, it's so difficult for me to slide small fragments that I click on it and I'd rather type out the number and add 20 to it. So if like my sizing is on 112 and I need it to be 120, it's almost impossible to slide it to 120 because all my dials are so small. I could just click on it now and turn a knob. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm so excited.
Edit fine details with the intuitive wheel layout.
Only this, right?
Alternatively, customize the Asus style in the Creator Hub app to match your workflow, or even for other programs such as Spotify, Excel, or Chrome.
This is probably my favorite feature. Out of all these cool laptops and the thinness and the OLEDs and the fold, this dial. I love mechanical dials so much. So this is phenomenal.
With a brand new upgrade, performance optimization in the Pro Art Creator Hub, you can now manage your app's power priority automatically with this function. To further enhance your efficiency and creativity,
Fuck off, don't push
it
it.
is equipped with the world's first ever haptic number pad. And it's now
Haptic means
84%
vibration.
larger than the previous generation. This Zenbook is using linear resonant actuator technology for the most precise haptic feedback. This 150 by 90 millimeter touchpad also has pressure sensors underneath the surface, allowing you to click anywhere and get accurate and rewarding navigation feedback.
It's a calculator.
At Asus, we like to change the way we approach established technologies to provide a unique experience to our users.
Busting the fattest
Take
one,
the
bro.
keyboard, for example. The overall design philosophy has remained relatively
Like the dial and the calculated numpad. It's so simple, but so damn freaking clever. I love simple but great stuff.
unchanged for many generations until now. Our cutting-edge, precision-engineered AS Ultra mechanism seamlessly tilts up the Asus ErgoSense keyboard by 7 degrees when opening the lid.
Can you imagine
This
how
allows
comfortable
for
that
an
is to type?
ergonomic typing experience. Thanks to the AAS Ultra again, the smart amp-powered 6 speakers are now able to directly face the user and are tuned by Harman Kardon Dolby Atmos for the most immersive.
Bro, Harman Kardon is the people that do like the Audi and the Range Rover speakers. It's like the best.
immersive experience possible. Indulge yourself.
Sorry,
in your
guys, I'm
favorite
excited. Good
entertainment,
lord.
whether it be music, movies, or TV. What's more, the full microphone array with 2 in the front
What's the price tag? Like sell your house and buy a laptop, bro. I can't imagine this stuff is going to be anything close to cheap. This is going to be big money.
and 2 in the back gives you a 360-degree directional voice recording and AI noise cancelling. The improved Full HD webcam now comes with a bigger sensor as well as our improved 3D NR technology and Asus AI effects.
I'm sorry, but I will believe this when I see it with my own 2 eyes. They always claim to have the best mics and the best cameras on new generation laptops. I'll believe it when I see it. Thank you very much.
Ensuring crisp and clear video calls.
Ethan, thanks for your time, brother.
Ultra-fast Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports support fast charging up to 2x4K or 1x8K 60Hz external displays and up to 40 gigabit per second data transfers. There's also an HDMI 2.1 and a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port alongside the world's fastest 985 megabyte per second SD Express 7.0 card reader.
It's a
Despite the
gigabyte
powerful
card reader.
performance, our tireless engineers not only managed to keep the metal chassis
Just look how good that looks. Like, look how good that looks.
ultra slim at 16.9 millimeter, but even managed to embed an extra large 96 watt-hour long-lasting battery and fast charge technology that allows users to work untethered from an outlet for longer.
That's another thing I love about the new generation of Asus laptops. They've got these, I don't know if you guys know, obviously USB Type-C ports, right? They've got the Thunderbolt or the USB Type-C ports. You can charge their devices now off a power bank. You know, like a power bank that charges your phone. You can charge your laptop off a power bank. Like, it's such a simple feature, but it's so incredibly useful, especially for a South African with load shedding. Mr. Twisty, bro, you have no idea. And it's so pretty, isn't it? Isn't it just the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Tech gasm, boys. Oh yes, no, absolutely. Mr. Twisty, now that I've seen this range, I'm absolutely going to insist that Asus sends me one of each to test out. Obviously not to keep. This stuff is going to be way out of my price range. But I would love to try each and every one of these and do like a private video on them, because it is just beyond good. It's absolutely beyond good. But what's that new logo on the Zenbook laptop? I've never seen it before. I haven't seen it before either. That little like arrow spaceship looking thing. I haven't seen it. I'd like to know what that is, but maybe they'll explain it in the video, dude. 4K OLED, bros. 4K OLED touchscreen. That logo. It looks hot though. It looks hot.
From keyboard to screen, every aspect of Zenbook Pro 16X OLED is designed to maximize your
There's a
workflow.
lot of features.
Render or visualize in real time, collaborate remotely, and even game from anywhere effortlessly. For those seeking premium quality materials and exclusive design while having the ultimate companion.
You know, like the only thing I think they could improve is if they put a 3080 or a 3090 in here. But honestly, I've tried Asus laptops with 3060s in them, and they are more than sufficient, quite frankly.
For all your demanding tasks, there is no better choice.
Besides, this isn't a gamer unit. This is a designer lifestyle companion, if that makes sense.
Than the Zenbook Pro 16X OLED. When it comes to
Freshie,
innovation
what's up?
in laptops, it is not only about adding extra power, it is also about reimagining existing and well-established technologies in order to provide a whole new experience to our users. So why not the portal in which we view our digital world, the display, or in this case, the displays. Back in 2019, we introduced the first generation of Zenbook Duo to the market, which provided users with an unprecedented way
What graphics card do you have at the moment, Norks?
to multitask and interact with their device. Today, we're proud to introduce the most powerful.
This is the one I've been waiting for, the Zenbook Duo 14. Because, like I said earlier, I want a small, tiny companion, something thin, something sexy.
14-inch laptop with a second screen today, the new Asus Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED. Both of the displays
Woo!
are larger, brighter,
There,
and better.
14 Pros, the Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED. That is what I've been waiting for literally weeks.
compared to previous generations of Duos. The primary screen is a huge step up from last gen. We have upgraded the previous
can't.
16
I
by 9
can't.
Full HD IPS panel to the world's first 14.5-inch 2.8K 120Hz touch OLED panel. This Pantone-validated
Look at
100%
it!
DCI P3 cinema-grade displays offers best-in-class color gamut. The screen offers peak brightness of up to 550 nits. In combination with OLED's 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio and Dolby Vision HDR create the best possible environment for you to enjoy HDR content. Furthermore, OLED response time is as low as 0.2 milliseconds, minimizing motion blur and other visual artifacts, giving you a smoother
Wait a
experience.
minute. Normal screens have like a 2, 3, 4 to 6 second millisecond. That's 0.2 millisecond. Does that mean that's the refresh rates? It can't be 0.2, surely not. Hey?
The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED has nano edge bezels
Could it
and
be?
93% screen-to-body ratio.
Because that's a
The
very
additional
fast
vertical
screen.
space
Faster
makes
than
it
I've
easier
ever
to
heard of.
partake in activities such as coding, writing, editing spreadsheets, and more. The next generation ScreenPad Plus is a 12.7-inch full-width secondary touchscreen with support for the latest high-precision stylus. We've re-engineered the tilt mechanism to create AS Ultra, which tilts up to 12 degrees, increasing the angle for comfortable touch operation and reduces the visual separation between ScreenPad Plus and the main touchscreen. The result is seamless cross-screen operation. Compared to the previous generation,
That is
we've
impressive.
upgraded the screen resolution from Full HD to a higher resolution 2.8K display. The color gamut from 45% NTSC to
Yeah,
100
look there. Look there. So the old screen had a 15 millisecond response time. This has got a 0.2. Like, I've never heard of 1. Never mind 0 point. I've never heard of 1 millisecond screens. This has got a 0.2 millisecond. Do you know how fast that is? That is absolutely staggering. Like, you'd get no ghosting on it, nothing.
2% DCI P3 coverage. The refresh rate bumped up from 60 Hz to 120 Hz. Brightness from 400
That's
nits
a
to 500 nits.
fast screen.
The total viewing area of both main and second
Bravestone,
has
yes.
increased more than 10%. With anti-glare and anti-fingerprint technology,
That is
this device
insanity.
provides ultra-smooth user experience in all scenarios. The ScreenPad Plus
That is
is
fast.
powered by Asus Screen Expert 3, which is packed with numerous features that make cross-screen functionality a totally seamless experience. ViewMax maximizes
I don't know if you guys know, I'm sorry to go back on this, but do you guys know how important or how much of a difference having a screen sub 1 millisecond will be in terms of your visual enjoyment? I mean, the reason why they have things like NVIDIA G-Sync and what is because of the fact that it takes so long to change images. This isn't 0.2 second response time. This is going to be crystal clear even in the fastest of motions. Your eyes won't be able to pick it up, man.
Experience by simply dragging
That's like
an
CRT
app
response
onto
time.
the ViewMax
Even a little
icon.
bit better than
You can
CRT.
extend it from the
It's
main display
bizarre.
all the way to the ScreenPad Plus. Moreover, the control panel,
What's
which
up,
is
brother?
fully customizable
Welcome.
in the Pro Art Creator Hub app, allows you to set in-app function of specific software on the second screen. It
Okay,
supports
there we go. You can make the
professional
dial.
creator software
That
such
is
as
so
Adobe
cool.
Photoshop, Premiere Pro,
That is so
After
cool.
Effects, Lightroom Classic, and the newly added Illustrator. More applications will be added in the near future. It's time to address the one element where the Zenbook Pro 14 Dual OLED completely outpaces its predecessors' performance. Now featuring up
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
to Intel 12th Gen Core i9 12900H CPU and NVIDIA's RTX 3050 Ti GPU. The Pro
3050?
14 Dual OLED is equipped with 12-volt dual fan boost
Not a
and
3060?
AS Ultra technology to keep everything cool, even at the maximum 85-watt combined thermal
Well, it is a
design
TI.
power. The new Zenbook Pro 14
Look how small it
Dual
is.
OLED offers
Ooh.
3.6 times faster CPU performance in Cinebench R23
I want that so badly.
and about 2.7 times better in 3D Max graphic performance than last generation's model. All these amazing features
Oh,
are
and that
contained
pen.
in a frame that's just 1.7 kilogram and 17.9 millimeter thin. With this device, you're always ready for creative action.
It is so
Anywhere,
cool.
anytime. Whether you're editing videos for your next masterpiece, brainstorming new ideas for your business, or setting up a studio session, the ScreenPad Plus, Asus Pen 2.0,
I
and
don't
virtual
need this,
control
but I
panel
want it
on
so
second
badly.
display are there to support your inspiration. This amazing full-size keyboard, which has enlarged 18.5 millimeter key pitch and edge-to-edge keyboard size.
I don't know. What do you guys think about having the keyboard at the bottom of a laptop and then a screen above it? Like I've always had that little gap underneath the keyboard where the mouse pad goes. Like, do you guys think this will be okay to use for like a daily typing machine with the mouse pad on the side? I don't know, eh? The RTX 3050 Ti's only weakness is that it has 4 gigabytes of video RAM. Really? Only 4 gigs? Well, I mean, remember, this isn't a gaming machine. This is like an editing unit. So I guess that's why they probably turned it down. It makes sense. The ROG stuff is 3090 out their eyeballs. I'd hate to draw on a screen that bounces around like that. Oh, because it's got the flex on. I saw the flex on the screen.
Experience. This workhorse of a laptop wouldn't be complete without a comprehensive set of I/O ports. It comes equipped with
40
one
gig
USB 3.2
Thunderbolt 4.
Gen 2 Type A port, 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, and an audio jack, an HDMI 2.1 port, and an SD Express 7.0 microSD
Look
card
how
reader
thin it is.
with the world's fastest transfer speeds.
It is so thin. I don't understand how they're doing this. I hope they show that bendy one. I hope they show the bendy one. Yeah, like for typing it'll be fine, but like what about gaming? Wouldn't that be uncomfortable? I guess you could, it's not designed for gaming, but you could game on it still. Donna, what's up? What's up? Oh, guys, by the way, before I carry on with the video, I'm going to hand out some prizes. Nothing major. Don't get too excited. I'm going to pick a random couple of names, give them some prizes. Things like water bottles, like little notepads, not notebooks. Calm down. Water bottles, notebooks, a string bag. I'm going to give away a 1,000 Rand gift voucher for the Asus store. You can buy yourself something nice for that. I'm going to hand it out randomly to random people in the chat, so there's no way to enter. Like last video, it's just going to be completely random. I'm going to pick a couple of names that have been contributing to chat, and I'm going to say, here you go. Oh, South Africans only. Love you guys. Bye. No, but I'm so glad you mentioned that, dude. I'm so glad you mentioned that. So you said gaming would be great, but don't know how many games that have support for the second screen. It wouldn't, but if you think about games, there's a lot of games that come with like some form of a companion app, like Rust, for example. Can you imagine putting Rust app on the bottom screen using like BlueStacks to run an Android app on the bottom screen, and then you got your Rust on your main screen? Can you imagine how cool it'll be to have a companion app where you can put your map and stuff? Oh, that would be so sick. Probably it'll take a bit of tinkering, but it'll be very cool. Look at that, man. This is... I've been waiting for this device for so long. And it's tiny, guys. That's a 14-inch. That is a... It's smaller than a piece of paper, man.
Both primary display and ScreenPad Plus are brighter, bigger, and simply better than the ones found in previous duos.
14 cores.
Performance has also been ramped up with the more
We turn off my
powerful
camera
H-series
while you can see the
CPU,
specs.
RTX 30 series GPU,
Here's
and
the specs,
all the
boys
advantages
and
of
girls.
the latest mobile platforms such as DDR5 and PCIe Gen 4. The gains in performance are backed up.
Marcy's right. These things come with Windows 11, and Windows 11 automatically runs Android apps. Did you guys know that? So you can run Android apps on Windows 11 by default. You don't need an emulator. So something to remember. And these machines are all Windows 11.
With
Very
a
cool.
larger 76 watt-hour
I'm too
battery
broke for that.
and an improved
Bro,
thermal
same.
design. The more powerful 12-volt fans and the heat dissipation advantages.
But I can tell you one thing, guys. I got recently an ROG unit and a range topper one, and it was like unfathomably expensive. Don't get me wrong. It was like a chunk of change, like a small car type of. But like I've never experienced the quality that I've experienced on this machine. I don't see myself spending that vast amount of money, but like I do now see what the high end or the range toppers actually perform like versus a mid tier. Like it's so difficult to justify a price tag, but until you actually experience it, it's very difficult to not be able to justify it once you've used it. It's worth absolutely every cent.
Of the new AS Ultra allow the laptop to run unthrottled at high wattage levels. Zenbook Pro 14 Dual OLED not only goes above and beyond to provide best-in-class visuals and performance, but with the next generation in dual screen technology, it's the ultimate compact OLED laptop for the discerning creator.
Don't worry, Vet, I'll sort you out.
Now, we would like to showcase the rest of our Zenbook Pro lineup for 2022. Although coming in a variety of sizes.
Marcy, do they have the foldy one? The fancy foldy one? I really hope they have the fancy foldy one. The fold screen, like the one that the one screen that folds. Do they have that in this video?
14 to 17 inches.
Oh, I
the
hope
goal
so.
is the same, to provide ultimate power and versatility for creators.
What's
on the
amazing
go.
is how far gaming
Now
laptops
we are
have come in the past 3 years.
introducing Zenbook Pro
Bro,
15 Flip OLED
literally
and Zenbook Pro 17.
desktop PC powerful, inside a laptop that's this thin. I completely agree with you. The jump that gaming laptops have made. I literally don't have a desktop PC anymore because of how good gaming laptops have become. I've gotten rid of my machine because there's no point. When I need to go travel to Joburg, I can't take my gaming PC with me. I can take my gaming laptop with me, and I've got my entire setup in my backpack. It is that powerful now.
The versatile and powerful Zenbook Pro 15 Flip OLED is an Intel Evo certified laptop that's
Oh,
designed
guys, the foldy one's not ready because of a chip shortage. I wanted to see it so badly.
for those
For those of you that don't know, those new Samsungs that fold in half, the screen actually bends. They've got a Zenbook like that folds in half. So the whole thing is one giant screen. It's basically a giant tablet that can fold in half. Oh!
who want to do more. Its 12th Gen Intel Core i7 H series processor and the new Intel Arc A370M discrete
these
GPU
specs, bros.
deliver outstanding multitasking and multimedia power with iCool Plus thermal technology for creative users. It also features our world's leading 2.8K 120Hz OLED Nano Edge touchscreen.
I'm sorry to pause again. I'm just pausing. I'm so excited here. I am so glad that they've shifted completely away from IPS and into OLED. Again, I asked earlier if anyone's used an OLED screen before. It is, I understand it's pricey, but it is groundbreaking, life-alteringly good to work on, to stare at for hours and hours and hours on end. Your eyes don't get tired, your eyes don't get sore. It's such a comfortable, beautiful, rich screen. And I'm so glad that every single laptop they've shown today has got an OLED screen. I'm so happy about that.
And even managed to embed an
Such good
extra-large
screens.
96 watt-hour long-lasting battery. Zenbook Pro 17 is the first 17-inch Zenbook, featuring an expensive 7.3
If it's not the Duo 14, you don't want it.
2.5K Nano Edge Pantone-validated Dolby Vision IPS touchscreen with a fast
165 hertz.
Superb all-round performance is delivered by the AMD Ryzen 9 6900HS processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 GPU. The sleek, modern design in elegant tech black features the Zenbook signature spun metal finish.
You know, ever since I recently switched over to the AMD Ryzen series, I'm such an AMD fanboy now. I used to be like dick into Intel. And then the Intel like 8th and 9th generation really let them down. But I know the newer Intel stuff is now like back on top again. But I'm such an AMD fanboy.
Finish on the lead. From 14.5 to 17 inches, Asus Zenbook is fantastic for creators on the move.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Asus Zenbook has taken ultra-thin laptops to the next level.
Yeah, that's the thing. I actually do question the lifespan of these screens because, like, it can't be good for the screen, but at the same time, would they risk launching these phones and laptops if they aren't ready to be open and closed several times? I mean, Samsung's original Fold design had a catastrophic launch. They had to recall all of them and then redo it. But like, I'm pretty sure that if Asus had to release it, they'd be confident in the amount of times these things can fold, to be totally honest.
Ultra thin, ultra light, the unmatched efficiency of Zenbook S
Same,
this
Chrono,
year
same.
enable incredible experiences with portability and versatility. People no longer have to choose between performance and battery life. Now let's take a look at Zenbook S13 Flip OLED.
I really hope they explain that logo. I need to understand what that is. That the new Asus logo? Is that like the... Because, you know, ROG's got like the eye. ROG's got a gaming eye. Is that the new Asus non-ROG logo? If anybody knows, can you please explain what that logo is? Because I'm losing my freaking mind here.
With a durable yet lightweight full-body magnesium aluminum alloy design and all-day battery life, it provides unparalleled versatility for those who are always on the go. It comes in two stunning colors, the subtle yet distinctive Ponda blue and the stylish refined whites. Also, a new Asus monogram on the lids.
Yes!
Add an extra touch of sophistications to the timeless Zenbook design. The elegance of it cannot be
Zenbook
understated.
logo.
Coming in at only 14.9mm thin and just 1.1 kilogram.
I mean, does this not look like literally just Apple good? Oh, it looks better than Apple.
Which is around 2.4 pounds. It takes inspiration
Yeah,
from
Zenbook logo.
geometric shapes, represented with a sharp yet delicate design language around the ultralight yet strong chassis. With 12 Gen Intel Core i7 processors and Intel's Iris.
That is interesting. Did you guys know that Intel recently launched their own graphics card? The Intel Iris? This has got the new Intel graphics card in it. Okay. It's so new that I haven't seen any launches about the Intel Iris GPUs. But apparently they're trying to compete with AMD and NVIDIA. And apparently they're good. They don't make like top tier, like absolute gaming monsters like 3080 grade. They make like mid-range GPUs. But apparently they from what I can imagine, they must be good because they're being used.
It's now more powerful, more capable than ever, making it the perfect companion for both business and creators alike. Its ultra-fast 6.5 gigabits per second SSD ensure fast boost time and instant uploads.
That SSD is 6 times faster than my SSD.
And with the latest
Nothing will run
Wi-Fi 6E,
Crysis.
you'll enjoy smoother and
Nothing
more
runs
reliable
Crysis.
connections. Co-engineered with Intel, this
I know,
device
Famo.
will
1.1 kilograms. Are you having a laugh, dude? That is like a glass of water, basically. It's nothing.
requirements of an Intel Evo laptop through its hardware specification and key
It's the new Asus monochrome logo. It was used before on a special edition PC. Now they're rolling it out to consumer lines, generally accepted to look like a Starfleet badge. I absolutely love it. It gave me this instant NASA vibe. So
experiences.
sexy.
Targets for responsiveness, instant weight, battery life, fast charge, and intelligence collaboration. For example, this device comes with Windows Hello support thanks to the fast and convenient fingerprint sensor on the power button or via the eye camera.
It's so simple
But
and so
what makes
look how
it truly
tiny they
special
are.
is the implementation of our 360-degree ergo lift hinge, which opens up a multitude of scenario and effortless versatilities. You can use it to
so
scroll
thin.
through content
Look how
as
thin
a
it
tablet,
is.
Pop it up in the tent mode to watch a movie or catch up with friends, or simply use it as a traditional laptop for productivity tasks
That is
with the
so
Asus
thin.
ErgoSense keyboard and its 1.4mm of key travel distance, as well as smoother Asus number pad.
How thick is it? Because that looks like 15, less than 15
This
millimeters.
device comes with top-of-the-line OLED panels, up to a
Excuse me.
2.8K 60x10 touchscreen display. As always, our panel are best in class with super color accuracy, thanks to 100% DCI-P3 coverage and Pantone-validated color fidelity, allowing
Voodoo.
for professional-level creative work
Wow.
and design. The four-side nano-age bezels provide an almost bezel-less experiences, allowing users to immerse themselves in their favorite movies and shows.
I wonder how thick it is.
And of course, users get all the other benefits of OLED, including up to 70% reduction.
I'm actually so glad you mentioned that, Famo. Do you guys know that like a lot of, especially Asus, have switched over from 16:9, which is that ultra wide screen feel, to a 16:10. Like it's not narrower, it's just taller. So like they're more full, if that makes sense. Because you look at the bottom strip on any laptop, you see this ugly gap of plastic. And when you change over from 16:9 to 16:10, it takes up the whole screen. It's such a pleasure to play with.
In harmful blue light, which makes longer work sessions easier on the eyes. In conjunction with our stunning display is an equally
It's kind of cute though.
impressive audio setup. It has Dolby Atmos stereo sound system, tuned by the audio experts at Harman Kardon, and includes our smart amplifier technology.
Oh, that is a pretty machine.
The Flip OLED comes equipped with a large 67 watt-hour battery. With the easy charge functions, you're able to juice up the laptop in a matter of minutes with power available chargers, or even portable chargers and power banks in a pinch. With the options of a touchscreen, open unlimited possibilities. The touch panel
I'm not liking that
supports
flex when they're
high-precision
using that
styluses,
pen.
such as the new 4096 pressure levels Asus Pen 2.0. The 4 interchangeable pen tips provide an intuitive way to retouch pictures, design graphic, or simply take notes when in meeting or on the go. The pen can be quickly charged in just 30 minutes by its Type-C port for over 140 hours of continuous usage. What's more, the new Screen Expert 3 software, which is applicable for all Asus laptop, makes cross-screen multitasking even more efficient. You may now seamlessly manage your applications when using multiple displays by tapping into the app switches and app navigator features. When using the Thunderbolt 4 to access your external monitors, you can manage multiple windows simultaneously and doesn't.
That's an interesting fact. Did you guys know that Thunderbolt 4 runs as fast as PCI Express? As fast as. So you can literally game off a Thunderbolt 4 port. Most people don't know that. Fun fact.
Different apps with
What's
a
up,
single
Manus?
touch.
Welcome.
It also supports the camera and
Manus, I'm busy sitting here looking at Asus next generation stuff that's coming out, and I'm having the absolute biggest techgasm of my life. I'm going to need a cigarette after this, bro.
microphone switch for that laptop. It may be slim and compact, but Zenbook S Flip OLED has all the I/O ports you need for easy connectivity to your device and peripherals. 3 Thunderbolt 4 with up to 40 gigabits per second transfer
it's
speed.
very sleek.
Each Thunderbolt 4 supports up
Turning
to
my camera off so
4K
you can see the
or
specs.
1K external display and power delivery for enhanced productivity. While communications and audio I/O are taken care of by the convenient audio combo jack.
I'm so glad everyone in the chat is having a techasm with me, because like most people would get bored by this, but this is the absolute sexiest thing you can imagine. Oh, I wish I could know more about that Intel Iris though.
With the S family, we also have Zenbook S13 OLED, the lightest 13.3 inches OLED laptop ever, and only 1 kilogram, which is 2.2 pounds light.
Sorry, I have to go back a bit.
With the S family, we also have Zenbook S13 OLED, the light
14.9 millimeters. Oh, you kidding? Okay, so I had a laptop that I thought was the thinnest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it was 18.9 millimeters. This is thinner than my finger. This is thinner than my finger, and it weighs 1 kilogram.
lightest 13.3 inches OLED laptop ever, and only 1 kilogram, which is 2.2 pounds light. Powered by AMD Ryzen 7 mobile processor and providing 90 hours of battery life. It comes in
19 hours.
Fine white, powder blue, vestige beige, aqua celadon. The Zenbook lineup constantly strives to strike the perfect balance between portability,
that
aesthetics,
is
and
staggering.
More surprises await. New Vivobook lineup is on the way. So let me hand it over to C to tell you more.
Have you noticed they're slowly getting better? And what are they going to end the show off? Is the laptop going to go inside and make me my dinner? Is it going to fly me? Is it a hoverboard? Like, where does it stop?
Let's take a look at our Vivobook series. Our Asus Vivobook series is always exclusively inspired by the culture
14.9 millimeters thick.
initiators around the world who dare to embrace changes and bond various cultures together by real actions. We always look up to these pioneering explorers, and we strive to provide trendy styles, unique.
Okay, judging from the vibe, and there's like vloggers in the background and some woman pretending to DJ on a barrel there, which she's not. I guess the Vivobook is going to be aimed at the influencers, the YouTubers. Watch.
Features and exclusive colors on our laptop solutions to meet their dynamic needs. Our Vivobook series has always been driven by our user needs. We aim to always deliver the very best devices that are designed around users. For many years, Vivobook has been one of the most popular Asus devices, and Vivobook users.
How do you pack anything into 14.9 millimeters? That is as thick as a pencil. Actually, someone Google how thick is a pencil. I'm very curious. Like, if somebody can Google the thickness of a standard pencil, surely it's got to be around 14.9 millimeters.
Tend to include a wide range of people, from students to young professionals to casual creators. Asus cares about what is most important to our users. Because great performance for daily productivity, good display quality for entertainment,
I wonder if the OLED
and lasting battery life are universal needs for almost
Probably
any
not.
user. In the 2022 Vivobook lineup, we bring all of these features forward. We've upgraded the entire lineup with Pinnacle performance and exceptional visuals. The new Vivobooks come with the latest Intel and AMD H Series CPU
Good one,
and
Notes.
up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti graphics, plus a world-leading.
What? I can't stand it when they say Ti. 370 Ti graphics. It's Ti, man. But still, a lot of people say Ti. It's got a 3070 and Ryzen 6000 series.
OLED display with the fastest refresh rate and response time.
OLED.
The new lineup also comes with intelligent, heartfelt design features such as a full-size Asus ErgoSense keyboard, an enlarged and more responsive Asus ErgoSense touchpad, and Asus
Just look how thin it is.
antibacterial guard. All in all, the new Vivobooks add up to better user experiences for everyone. Performance has always been a crucial factor in the digital content creation process. With that in mind, today I'm excited to also introduce our latest Vivobook Pro lineup, an exceptional all-around PC with superior performance that's
Wait, I gotta catch this. The standard hexagonal pencil is cut to 6mm, but the outer diameter is cut to 7mm. Okay, so it's double the size of a pen. So you guys know a standard pencil? It's double the size of a pencil. 714. There's nothing. Like how do you fit anything in there, bro?
suited for all kinds of content
It's
creators.
mind-blowing. It's like my finger, yeah. 2 pencils is my finger.
I've just touched on some of the features of the new Vivobook lineup. In the next few minutes, you will see examples of how we have elevated tons of high-level specs to boost device performance this year. We will be using our flagship model, the Vivobook Pro 16X OLED, in our demonstration. The Vivobook Pro 16X models feature up to a 12th generation Intel Core i9-12900H CPU, up to an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX processor, and up to 32GB DDR5 for handling multitasking projects with ease.
I'm sorry,
For GPU.
can you guys, just for a second, imagine how powerful this thing is? It's got i9 Intel 12th gen, or it's got Ryzen 9 6900 CPUs, which are it's faster than my stuff, and it's got 3070 Ti's and 32 gigs of RAM with DDR5 technology, which is the next gen. This thing that is as thick as 2 pencils is more powerful than anybody's gaming machine in the world, basically.
We
Oh
have
my
up
God.
to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti GPU, and NVIDIA
Ti.
Studio is included to help meet a range of user demands, including 4K video editing, After Effects, 3D rendering, and even AAA gaming. To cool this powerhouse, we have introduced a dual fan system with Asus Ice Cool Pro thermal technology. It's equipped with up to 4 vents and 6 heat pipes, which can dissipate heat for up to 140 watts of CPU plus GPU power, easily handling any heat issues. We have also introduced upgraded, slimmer fan blades and anti-dust tunnel 2.0, a system that channels particle outside of the chassis.
This one doesn't have the
preventing
fold-up
dust
keyboard. I don't know
from
how cool
collecting
it'll be.
on the fence. This leads to incredibly stable hardware performance. And for the OLED display,
In these things are this thin, right? Oh my god, it's a 3.2K 120Hz OLED panel. It's very thin and it doesn't have a fold-up keyboard. I wonder just how much it'll cool. I am actually very interested.
we have introduced the world's first 16-inch 3.2K 120Hz OLED panel for high-resolution visuals with amazing color
Unbelievable.
accuracy and motion clarity.
I'm
This
sorry,
OLED
Zero.
panel provides
I'm so sorry,
exceptional
dude.
motion clarity for any scenario, including animation, web browsing, video streaming, and gaming. In fact, the 120Hz 0.2 millisecond OLED display is better than a 165Hz 3 millisecond LCD IPS display for motion clarity because it reduces ghosting to an indiscernible level. Simply put, this means even fast-moving visuals are smoother and clearer. Speaking of creator laptops, we have included
Oh, it's
our
got a dial as well.
innovative Asus dial pad
I love that.
with ProArt Creator Hub,
I
which
love
makes
that
it
dial
easy
so
to
much.
make adjustments on the fly. Dialpad is compatible with numerous Adobe apps, including Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro, and others. You can also customize all kinds of different software apps.
I really hope Asus is planning on sending me some of the stuff. I absolutely need to play with this.
On Asus Dialpad. It isn't limited to just creator software. You can use it with a PowerPoint, Excel, Word, and more. Just set up shortcuts with your software of preference. For connectivity, Vivobooks offer a full-function Type-C port, a Thunderbolt 4, and HDMI 2.1 supporting up to a 4K 120Hz external display, a world fastest SD Express 7.0
Staggering.
with speeds of up to 985 Mbps.
I know I want the Zenbook 13 or 14 flip, but like this thing is monster, like absolutely dog fast, and it's like a student laptop. This thing is faster than my laptop, and I've got like the top of the range last generation ROG.
USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A, Wi-Fi.
There, if you wondered how thick it is, that is a standard network port. The whole thing is a little bit taller than a network port.
6E and a 2.5G LAN port for fast data transfers. This kind of connectivity is sure to satisfy any creative
Manus, what
demands.
laptop do you have, bro?
Vivobook has
What
a
brand?
trendy and stylish design that separates it from the crowd, thanks to its Vivo tag and curved edges. Along with user-friendly features, the Vivobook Pro series are designed with the
All of the laptops, all the new generation has Harman Kardon audio and OLED screens. That is groundbreaking.
Asus ErgoSense keyboard. Its full-size 19.05mm key pitch, 0.2mm keycap dish, and 1.4mm key travel feels like a desktop keyboard, ensuring superb typing comfort and accuracy. For improved hygiene, select Vivobook models are also feature Asus antibacterial guard, inhibiting bacteria growth by up to 99%. Let's take a moment to quickly recap all of the outstanding features
Just gonna show the
of
specs quick,
Vivobook
guys.
Pro 16X OLED.
That is nuts. So cool. You guys got to tell me in the chat.
Here we have all Vivobook Pro models.
Sorry, you got to tell me in the chat what your favorite unit is, because like I want all of them now. All of them. No, I need the Zenbook. No.
For the Vivobook Pro series, we have Vivobook Pro
Stealth
14X
dial pad,
OLED
brother.
with a 14.5-inch, 2.8K, 120Hz OLED display.
Good one, Nox.
Vivobook Pro 15X OLED with a 15.6-inch, 2.8K, 120Hz OLED display, and Vivobook Pro 16X OLED with
Okay, you guys. Again, apologies for pausing. You guys know I'm a big Asus fanboy. Obviously, I love them. Have you guys seen hardware this pretty before in your life? Like this attractive, this raw, sexy. This is a good-looking stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like so many brands nowadays look so generic and so similar, and these products look so good, like so different. Oh, God.
with a 16-inch, 3.2K,
What's up, what's up?
120Hz
Welcome,
OLED
welcome.
display. These are all available in both silver and black colors.
Yeah, it's an absolute
We
beast.
also have 14-inch
Fenner.
and 15.6-inch Vivobook Pro models available in quiet blue
And I mean, even just their colors. Look how natural and fresh looking they are, and they look all like metal. Oh, God.
and cool silver.
They do. They just do. I don't want to be biased, but they do.
Along
Look at the back plate. It's actually shiny because it reflects her pants color on the laptop's lid. Just keep that in mind. It's actually physically metal and shiny.
with the Vivobook Pro series, we're also delighted to announce our new 2022
So
Vivobook
pretty, bro.
S Series, featuring a thin, light, and stylish chassis and a high-resolution OLED display for incredibly vivid visuals. Packing impressive power in its thin and light chassis, Vivobook S features the latest 12th Gen Intel Core i7 12700H processor and up to an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX processor. With its Asus
If anybody doesn't understand any specs that they're mentioning here, be sure to ask. I don't mind answering any questions. I do assume that everybody knows the tech that they're talking about here, but if you don't, please be sure to ask a question. I'm sure I can answer it.
ice-cool thermal technology and dual heat pipe design, it can turbo boost to sustain 45-watt CPU performance, which is almost unmatched in the market. And despite its thin profile, it's equipped with a long-lasting 70 watt-hour all-day battery.
It's a decent battery. Not as good as the
Vivobook S
Zenbook, but
offers
good.
truly superior performance.
Very good.
Based on internal Cinebench R20 multi-core tests, you can expect up to 2.1 times faster CPU performance compared with the previous generation CPU.
Yo.
With all of that power, you can breeze through any task. Vivobook S 14X OLED is the world's first 14.5 power.
Can I tell you guys something quickly? Sorry again to pause. I appreciate that when they do comparative, like they how it compares, they compare it to their own products. I appreciate that. A lot of people try and subtly like diss other brands. It's one thing I love about Asus. They compare their stuff to their old stuff rather than trying to shit on another brand. Very cool.
You can breeze through any task. Vivobook S 14X OLED is the world's first 14.5-inch, 2.8K, 120Hz OLED laptop.
Yo.
And Vivobook S 15 OLED is the world's first 15.6-inch, 2.8K, 120Hz
Friendly.
OLED laptop. With high refresh rates and high resolution panels,
I'd love to
Vivobook
try
S
out one of
series
these screens.
laptops provide outstanding visual experiences, and they also protect your eyes with SGS and TÜV-Rheinland certification for low blue light emissions. Vivobook S supports Wi-Fi 6E for
The fact that they are Pantone certified, it's going to be impossible to visualize what these screens look like unless you look with your own eyeballs. I know it's very difficult to explain, but I know that OLED's good. The fact that it's Pantone certified OLED screens, it's going to be unfathomably good.
for constant, steady connection, making
yes,
sure
exactly,
you're ready
Nox.
for work or play anywhere, anytime. Vivobook S series are also Intel Evo certified, which ensures
Unplugged, did they not have an i7 on the previous gen? They did? They did? They had an i7 on the previous gen?
users have all of the
Oh, were they comparing an i5 to an i7? No, surely they weren't. See if I can catch up there quick. One sec. Well spotted, by the way. Very well spotted. There we go. Very well spotted. That's an interesting question. It's actually very well spotted. An i5 and an i7 have different core counts. It's strange that they compared. They did compare it to an i7, but an 11th gen i7. This is a very odd comparison. But maybe they just didn't like on the actual previous revision. That's very well spotted. Nice work there, brother. Maybe they didn't have that in the previous generation. They didn't have an i7 of it. I know sometimes what they do is they actually update. Where was I? I was about here. What I've noticed is that, for example, sometimes they have multiple revisions of a certain version. Not with Asus, a different brand once. They basically stopped the series halfway through, which was a certain brand. They released the exact same model with a slightly updated motherboard. And it opened up compatibility for different kinds of RAMs and that type of thing. So maybe it was just a revision of and not the actual next one. You know, like Golf 1 versus Golf 2. It was probably just a revisited one, if I had to be honest.
factor. Vivobook S
Very well
is
spotted.
an ideal companion for anyone who wants a portable yet uniquely stylish device with promising
Exactly, friendly.
horsepower to get the job done.
That's so important because what Friendly said in chat there, guys, he was talking about the actual accuracy of what you see on the screen versus real life. If you see a certain color on screen and you get it printed, it will look different because the screen cannot display what. If you have one of these Pantone certified OLED screens, the color that is on the screen is the color that you'll see in real life under perfect light conditions. It's staggeringly accurate, so it's very
in
important.
any scenario. We have multiple color options, including midnight black, sand gray, and solar silver for Vivobook S 14X
I'm liking that
or
midnight black
16X OLED.
and that green.
And we have Indie Black, Neutral Gray, and Brave Green available
Still
for
good.
Vivobook
Still good.
S14 or 15 OLED.
Just to give you a perfect example, the current i5s are stronger than one generation ago's i7s. They've made such a leap recently. The 12th generation is such a strong CPU compared to what the 11th gen backwards was. That's why I switched over to AMD, because the 9, 10, 11 wasn't good enough, and then now their 12th gen are like to the moon.
All of these color options are available, so you can proudly express yourself. Every Vivobook S model
Shame-friendly.
enhances your productivity by offering outstanding connectivity, including 2 Thunderbolt 4 or USB Type.
I'm apologizing quite a lot for starting it. I'm very glad that they added 2. My monster only has 1. They added 2. There needs to be even more than 2. If they add 5, I'd be happy. This is the new generation. We don't need that many of these. We need more of these, bros. Please pay attention.
Type-C ports for fast data transfers, and an HDMI 2.0 port that supports 4K displays. Vivobook S is also...
I'm actually glad you mentioned that friendly and unplugged. It's so difficult for me as well, because even YouTube's color grading system is different from Premiere Pro, for example. So when I'm busy making a thumbnail, sometimes I try and make my yellow so intense, and then when I upload my thumbnail to YouTube, YouTube recognizes it as like a light lime green. It doesn't even pick up yellow anymore. Like, the difference in color grading is so horrible.
Uniquely equipped with the Asus ErgoSense keyboard with 1.4mm key travel and 19.05mm full-size key pitch for better typing
This stuff is very impressive.
Plus, Asus Antibacterial Guard, our new surface treatment, is available with select Vivobook S laptops. Tested according to the ISO 22196 standard protocol, this hygiene technology is clinically proven to have a 99% bacterial inhibiting effect over a 24-hour period. And it's durable enough to remain effective even after 3 years of use. All of these features, including exceptional performance and display quality, that make Vivobook S your absolute best choice. So don't hesitate. Vivobook S is here and ready right now.
That was
For the
impressive.
Vivobook S
Turn my camera
series,
off so you can see the specs.
We have Vivobook S 14X OLED with a 14.5-inch, 2.8K, 120Hz OLED display.
Thicker,
and Vivobook
but stronger.
S 16X OLED with a 16-inch 4K 90Hz
There we
OLED
go.
display.
This bad boy, yeah.
Both models feature an all-metal chassis design. We also have 14-inch and 15.6-inch Vivobook S models available with metallic lids. With up to an Intel Core i7 processor and up to AMD Ryzen 6000 series processors, along with the Asus ice-cool thermal technology and up to 45 CPU performance.
Sorry, it's getting a bit loud for me. I hope you don't mind if I turn it down a smidge.
Ready for anything. You think that's all for today?
I
Not
think
quite.
so.
I have one last bit of very exciting news. Remember last year in November when we announced a collaboration with artists Stephen Harrington and Philip Colbert, and they talked about their experiences with Vivobook 13's LED OLED? Well, I'm very pleased to announce the collaboration here with us
Susan, I do not recall you saying that. My apologies.
today.
Do we know the prices of these laptops? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But I'll probably update things like this on my Twitter or on a YouTube community tab, just for the people that are actually genuinely curious. I got a friend, Hannes, and he's desperately wanting to buy him a Zenbook, with the dual screen one. So I will keep you guys updated in my media.
Stephen Harrington is a Los Angeles-based artist and designer known for his iconic palm tree and mellow artworks. His bright,
does look pretty
iconic
cool.
style that encourages a two-way conversation between the artist and viewer. We're so impressed by Stephen's outstanding talent and creative ideas. We can't wait to share with you more.
Oh, that's cute. Oh. Oh, that looks so nice. I want everything!
Vivobook 13 LED OLED Stephen Harrington Edition. We have a 2-in-1 portable companion with an OLED panel, but that isn't all. The Stephen Harrington Edition includes a bunch of accessories individually designed by Stephen himself. In the Stephen Harrington Edition,
Oh, that
we
packaging,
also
bro.
have
I'm having a package-gasm. Look at it!
specially designed cover stand and detachable keyboard for the
God,
slate.
that's so cool.
Plus, an
I know,
interesting
fuck, it's
sleeve
sick.
for
I mean,
protecting
gosh,
your
it's sick.
slate. As a mobile creator, Stephen has designed a smart cover that can protect your slate on the go while also showing your personal style. This edition is not only fun, it's also
Yes, it looks like it does
eco-friendly,
separate. It's
which
like a
reflects
tablet,
Stephen's personal
laptop
values.
thing.
As you can see, the Stephen
Yes.
Harrington Edition is
See, it's got those connectors under there, so you can actually detach it. It's a Windows tablet. That's as powerful as a laptop. We'll see now.
full of original artwork designs that he has personally designed. It's a truly unique package, and we're proud to offer it. As you all know, along with our partnership with Stephen Harrington,
That's very cool.
we're also working
I like
with
this
Philip
art style.
Colbert, who is known as the godson of Andy Warhol. You might be familiar with his cartoon lobster persona and masterful hyperpop history paintings, which powerfully explores the patterns of contemporary digital culture. We really appreciate Philip's unique design and creative collaboration in this fascinating package. Let's join in the Wonderland with Philip.
I think I like the other one better, the Harrington one. Okay, wait, hold on. Which one do you guys like? I think I like the first one, but this one is also looking really funky. I don't know.
We can take a closer look
I don't know.
at Philip Colbert edition. As you can see,
I kinda
the
like this
specially
one too.
designed cover stand and detachable
It reminds me of
keyboard is
Zoidberg
just
from
so
Futurama.
lovely. Along with a sleeve with the iconic lobster on the front.
Oh, this one is sick. I know.
Also, for those who
I
are
love it.
creative like Philip, the stickers, switchable cargo net, and charms make your companion even more interesting.
It's got a little lobster
Just notice
stylus holder.
The iconic lobster with the Asus Vivobook inspired pattern on its suit doubles as a stylus holder. You might
That's
not
so
want
cool.
to miss this cutie. This concludes our Vivobook 13.
Okay, wait, hold on,
LED
guys. Left or right? Which should you take? The Harrington or the Colbert? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I would get bored of this, but I like this one more now. But I feel like after 2 weeks, I'd prefer this one. Good old Zoidberg. Left. Okay, yeah. I just feel like this is more of like a acceptable design. Lobster. Choose left. Oh my gosh. Where's the Gundam edition there?
Artist edition.
I don't know.
set.
I'll just take
I
both.
know you're as
Asus, if you're
excited
listening,
as
I'll
I
take
am
both.
to see them on the market.
Another left.
When the time comes,
I think it's
in
universal.
May,
I think it's universe. Oh, there we go. We got some prices. You only need to spend $8.99 for each of them. $900. That is not expensive. Okay, so obviously it's not a direct translation because South Africa doesn't work like that. So it won't be like. It'll probably be like about 14 grand for South Africans. About, if I had to estimate, that's my guess. Don't take my word for it. Batteries not included.
you will only need to spend $899.
Yeah, the charm of not
US
Zoidberg
dollars
will
for
fade.
each of them. So don't hesitate. Get one for yourself.
This feels like I can get used to it.
To conclude our event today,
Oh,
our
it's
brand new
done.
powerful Zenbook Pro Series brings the best performance and features for creators on the go.
Okay, guys, we need some comments.
Zenbook Pro
We need some
16S
comments
OLED.
in the chat. Are we liking Zenbooks? Are we liking Vivobooks? Or are we liking slates? Because that Zenbook dual screen is still hanging heavy on my heart, bro. Oh.
Is our flagship
14,578
model
at the
that
current
defines
rate.
the pinnacle of performance and expresses
guys.
the best or nothing design philosophy. Zenbook Pro
All.
14 OLED brings
All
a
of them.
new evolution of dual
Same,
screen
bro.
design.
Everyone's like all.
For those seeking
That's the
more
thing.
comfortability,
That's the thing. How do you pinpoint one thing? Because Zenbook is obviously for a working professional. It's not as powerful as some of the Vivobooks, but it's sexy and it's super thin and it's got all the fancy stuff. The Vivobooks are more powerful, but they're thicker and they don't have like as many cool stuff. And then the slate at the end is just the funkiest things I've ever seen. Oh my, how does one decide? But probably Zenbook, if I had to be my opinion. Yes, you have to choose one, bro. Zenbook, Yvette, I love you.
Also, our Vivobook layout has been revamped for 2022, incorporating Pro-grade H45 series CPU across the entire layout, as well as 120
Brothers,
highly
sisters,
refresh OLED displays.
I don't know, bro.
Finally, I'm excited to announce 2 brand new collaborations with world-famous designers. Stephen Harrington.
Bro, we just watched the whole thing. What are you talking about? I'll tell you one thing. Every single category had a benefit of some kind or another. I feel like the Zenbook series are just ultimately ridiculously portable, super thin, decent specs, great battery life. Like how do you pinpoint one thing? If I needed it to be my main worker, I'd get the Vivobook, because that makes more sense. It's got stronger specs. But like, I've already got something strong, so for my use, you'd probably use the Zenbook of some kind. Wow, that was just epic. I actually have to show you guys something. This is unrelated. Desktop, please don't show my naughty folders. Check this out. This is what Asus did the other day in Dubai on the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. I just had to show you guys because I thought they might have shown in the event, but they didn't. So have a look at what they did. This is staggering. I can't imagine what they paid for this advertising opportunity. I know what advertising costs. They probably paid millions for this ad to run. That's the world's tallest building, boys and girls. How sick is this? Bros? I got the first time I watched this, I got such goosebumps. That is cool as sherbet. They probably shelled out millions to do this. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. The world's tallest building. Let's run ads. Oh, that's staggering. So pretty. If only the Burj Khalifa had OLED. Absolutely stunning, bro. It's like the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I know Asus dropped like $20 million to advertise on the world's tallest building. Surely. Entire building from top to bottom, dude. It's absolutely nuts. It's the world's tallest building. They're running ads on the world's tallest building. I love that so much. God, what a brand. Like, the funny thing is people assume that I'm fully sponsored by Asus, and I'm actually not. I just love their stuff. I don't get payments from them. I'm not like on a monthly salary with them. I just like their stuff, and a lot of people are like, oh, you so... I just love their shit, bro. Stuff. I'm not allowed to swear in this one. Oh, God. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. What we just watched now on the presentation, they're basically running that ad on the Burj Khalifa. You should have just done the presentation on the freaking Burj Khalifa the whole hour. Just put that up there. Can you imagine how pretty that must have been actually standing there and watching this unfold? Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Oh. But can the Burj Khalifa run Crisis? No, look, there's certain things I'm not going to be a die-hard, endless, only say good things person about Asus. There's certain things I don't like about Asus. I don't like the font that they use on their ROG keyboards. I don't like it. But like when I have to complain about the font on the keyboard of... By the way, it's a mechanical keyboard. Like, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to find fault with this stuff, if you know what I mean. So, whew, bros, that was an absolute journey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate your time. I'm glad that I got fellow techies in the chat here that got to enjoy the latest generation of stuff with me, especially with that shaky start that we had, hey? But holy hell, was that mind-blowing. ROG is bae, but like sometimes I don't want the shouty, screamy ROG, if you know what I mean. Like gamers go hard, bro. And like my machine, I don't know if you guys can see you can see my machine here on the screen. My machine is, for lack of a better word, it's, oh, let me drop that too. It's a very powerful unit. It's very thick. It's not trying to be pretty. It's trying to be dominating. And that's what I have at the moment with my machine. But like the new stuff that is coming out is just so thin. I mean, 14.9 millimeters on one of the Zenbooks. 14.9 millimeters with a 19-hour battery life. You can go away on a vacation and leave your charger at home. You don't need a charge anymore. Like these things are like, I wish I saw this one though, dudes. This one over here, that little fold. That's one that I really wanted to see. But apparently Marcy said that they're not available just yet. But damn, bros, like this is the new generation of function and pretty and beautiful computing, not necessarily gaming. But dudes, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to select a couple of you dudes from the thing. If actually, you know what I should do? I'm going to hand out some prizes to regular chatters. I'm going to hand out some prizes to people that email in. So what you're going to do, send me an email. mrflak@mrflak.com. That's my email address. I do apologize. I know it sounds stupid, but my email address is mrflak@mrflak.com. Send me an email right now saying, I want it. And I'll send some of you guys some prizes. I'll send some random people some prizes in the chat. And I'll announce all that shit on Twitter. So if you... Oh, Ivan Jacobs with it. Are you sure you want to donate money, bro? It's a lot of doll hairs over there. Thanks for the donation, brother. I really appreciate you. It's staggering. Oh, dude, I know they're so good. My Lenovo doesn't even last that long. 19 hours is... I mean, if you have a laptop that can last 19 hours, because obviously 19 hours would be eco mode, right? You can put that thing on max performance and still pull out like 6-7 hours worth of battery life on the absolute max performance, guaranteed. Isn't it for ZA only? It is for ZA only. My apologies, Norks. Thank you for reminding me. I actually should have let you guys know. Only purely because of shipping. Shipping to South Africa and shipping away from South Africa and out of South Africa and into South Africa is so expensive and broken that sometimes it just doesn't work. I mean, I had one of my followers, Becca, one of my friends, send me a hand-knitted blanket to me 4 months ago. It hasn't arrived yet. I sent my Patreons Christmas cards over a year ago. Hasn't arrived. Not a single one of them yet. Which means I know for a fact every single one, not even the South African Patreons, so talking people in Joburg, Cape Town. So that is probably sitting in a box somewhere at my local post office, and they're like, fuck it. It is such a broken fucking system, bro. Gosh darn system. My apologies. Put email in description. Put anything in description. Put curse words in the description because I wasn't allowed to swear in the stream. But guys, I'm glad you joined me for this journey. Thank you so much for your time. Ivan Jacobs and Atmore, thank you for your donations, bros. I appreciate you guys. And I'll absolutely catch you guys soon. Thanks for joining me on Asus's new technology that they're bringing out next year. You've been stunning. I love you, boys. Thanks for your time. Love you, girls. Mwah.